Hey there everyone, welcome back. In the previous video, we have seen that how we can create a query class so that we can get all the variables which we have used inside the store. Now, let's go ahead and work a little bit on the UI part. So first of all, we are going to work on this home component where we have to display the to-dos. So our main idea is we are going to have a button at the top which is going to say add to do. That button will redirect us to the add to do component, and below that we will be having the cards where all the to-dos will be displayed. So let's go ahead and first of all let's import some modules from the material in the app module. So first will be let's say mat button module, mat card module, mat spinner module, mat progress spinner module, and mat input module. So these are the modules which basically we will be requiring some components, so we have to import these modules, and in the future if we require more components we will be adding more modules on the go. So in the home component, let's first of all get rid of this and add a division class. Let's give it a class of container. Here we will be having a button which will be a mat raised button. Color will be primary and it will say add to do. Below that we will be having mat card, and on that card we will be having a simple paragraph. Let's say simple paragraph tag, let's say my to do, and below that paragraph we are going to have a button which will be of only mat. Let's say we need stroked button, and the title will say mark as complete. So let's create this container class. So we are going to create this container class in the styles.scss because we'll be using the same class in the add to do component as well. So in the styles.scss, add a container, display flex, flex direction will be column, justify content, let's say flex start, and align items center. So flex box is a very easy way of basically positioning our elements on the screen. So let's save this and see how it's gonna look. Okay, now it is looking little bit ugly, so let's go in the home component.scss, add some more style here. Mat card will be having a width of 30% and margin, let's say 2 ems. In the style.css we are going to define the width 100% and height 100%. Okay, so looking a little bit clean. Now here In the home component, let's give it a class of add to do button. Let's give it a margin of 2 ems. And inside the mat card we are having a button which is going to float right. Okay, so it's looking little bit clean now. Let's give it the margin of 1 em and let's define a color of primary. Okay, so it's looking little bit decent. Now the main goal of our course is to concentrate more on Akita rather than on UI. So I'll not be focusing much on UI. So it's looking decent as of now. So here let's bring it in a different line. Click, add to do. Let's define this function in the home component.ts, add to do, and let's inject the router module. Router, and here we are going to say this dot router dot navigate by URL dash slash add to do. So let's save it. So it's working perfectly fine. Now regarding this add to do component, we are going to have a simple card which will be having two text fields. One will be for title and other will be for description. So let's go ahead and create that card. Let's give it a title of add to do, and below that we are going to have a mat card. Here we are going to have a mat form field. So instead of just mat form field, and appearance will be outline. Here it's gonna have an input, mat input, placeholder will be title. Let's repeat it. The placeholder will be let's see how it's looking. So it's not looking perfectly fine. Let's add a little bit of CSS. So in the add to do component, mat card, it's gonna have a width of 30%, and inside that we have mat form field which is gonna have a width of 100% and margin top, let's say, of 1 em and 0. Okay, now let's wrap it in a division with a class container and just paste it inside a container. Let's rename this to h2 tag. Hope it will look a little bit decent. Yes. Now in the add to do, we have this h2, which is going to have margin of 1 em of top and bottom and 0 from left and right. Okay, so it's looking fine. Now if you want, you can give separate classes for all these elements, but as of now I'm going directly using the selectors here on the tags directly in the SCSS. So if you want, you can give the classes as well. Now here below this we are going to have a button, matte raised button. Color will be primary, title will be same, add to do. Okay, so looking decent. In the add to do component.scss we are having a button, display block, margin 1 em and auto. Okay, so the UI is looking little bit clean now. Now let's go ahead and add a form. So in the add to do component.ts, let's create a form which will be of type form group. Inside ng on init, this dot form new form group. And so before using these reactive forms, basically we have to import a reactive forms module in a app module, otherwise it won't work. So now in the add to do component.ts we have title, which will be new form control, initial value will be null, and we have a validators dot required. Let's duplicate this. Same thing we are going to have for description as well. And we are going to have function add to do, where we are going to simply just console log these values, this dot form dot value. In the add to do component dot html we are going to have form group of form, and ng submit is equal to form dot valid and add to do. So basically it will first check the validity of the form. If this condition will be true, then only the add to do function will be called. To enable this, we have to give it a type of submit, and in the input we are going to have a form control name, title, form control name, description. So let's test this out. So we have our console, let's say title of say title and description of say description add to do. So our form is working perfectly fine. Okay, so we have this UI completed. So in the next video we are going to work on the functionality part. First of all, we are going to fetch the to-dos in the ng on init method inside the home component, and then afterwards we are going to add the to-dos using this add to do component. So see you in the next video. Bye.